There's a busy week ahead on Capitol Hill as House Democrats unveil their report on the president's actions and lay the groundwork to remove him from office. Here to talk about this is Travis County GOP Chairman Matt Mackowiak and Tara Pohlmeyer from Progress, Texas. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tara, Ukraine's president has come out saying President Trump did, quote, absolutely nothing wrong. With what's been released in the transcripts and said during testimony, how strong of a case do Democrats have for the impeachment of President Trump?
Democrats have laid a very strong foundation for the impeachment of Trump. What we have seen is Trump tried to bribe a foreign entity to interfere in our upcoming election. And in doing so, he sabotaged Americans' votes. What we do know is that a majority of Americans support the impeachment inquiry. A growing majority of Americans support moving forward through this process and potentially seeing impeachment. No elected official, any elected official, no elected official should be bribing a foreign government to interfere in our elections, period.
Matt, what is your take? Should Democrats keep going in the impeachment process?
No, I don't think it's good politics for them to go forward, but I think that they're all in and their base is demanding that impeachment go forward. You know, if you remember going back to Election Day 2016, there were headlines in major newspapers, including the Washington Post, that said the Democrats were now going to begin trying to impeach Trump, and that was before he'd even been sworn in. Look, every witness the Democrats called under questioning admitted they had no evidence of bribery or extortion. And in this case, you have no crime and no victim, which is what the Ukrainian president has again said, in addition to the Ukrainian foreign minister. So, look, the Democrats are all over the place. They think they say this is an urgent issue, then they take a 10-day vacation. They say it has to be done before the end of the year. Meanwhile, there's only 15 legislative days left until the spending bill expires December 20th. Meanwhile, the U.S. Mexico-Canada trade deal has been hanging in the balance for over a year now. Absolutely outrageous what Speaker Pelosi is doing in that regard. You're not seeing prescription drug bill move forward. You're not seeing infrastructure move forward. They haven't passed one individual appropriations bill. There are 12 that they have to pass year after year. I mean, the Democratic Congress is becoming consumed by impeachment. It's bad politics, and it makes no sense, but they're going to move forward, it appears.
Tara, Democrats are aiming for a final House vote by Christmas, which would set the stage for a Senate trial 1 month before the first primaries and caucuses. How much of an impact do you think the proceedings will have on the election?
What we're seeing here is that we need both Democrats and Republicans to support this process moving forward. We need these elected officials to remember their oath to the U.S. Constitution, to uphold that Constitution instead of blindly following Trump. We really need these elected officials to do their job, and that includes seeing these impeachment inquiries forward. There is no reason why we should not hold our highest elected official accountable for his actions, and that's what we're seeing here. I think moving forward to the primaries, we will see Americans really vote on who is doing their job in Congress.
Matt, let's talk about the timing of this. How do you think it will impact the primaries and the caucuses?
Yeah, it's a good question because the Senate trial is not like a Senate bill on the floor. All senators have to be in their seats at their desks through the entire day. So you could have 3, 4, 5 weeks where they have to be in their desks from, let's say, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I think there are 5 U.S. senators running for president currently. Now, I imagine a couple of them may drop out, but that won't happen probably until Iowa votes in early February. So the timing here is going to matter. These senators do not want to be stuck in the U.S. Senate doing their day jobs for which they're being paid. They'd rather be out campaigning for another job that they want. So it'll be interesting, the timing on this. I think they initially said they wanted to get the House vote done by Thanksgiving. They've blown through that. At this point, again, no crime, no victim, no evidence of bribery or extortion. What are we even talking about? I mean, this is ridiculous that this is moving forward. In fact, in the last month, you've seen public support for impeachment go down. You've seen that in the state of Wisconsin, where 53% oppose impeachment. You've seen that among independent voters across the country, where a majority oppose impeachment. So this is not working for the Democrats. They're losing on this, but they are committed to moving forward, and I think it's a huge mistake politically.
All right, we are out of time, but Matt, Tara, thank you both for coming in and sharing your perspectives with us tonight.